Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first episode of a new series that I'm going to be trying. Of course, I am still too lazy to edit my Portal video. I've got so much going on in my life, so busy. Parents and grandparents out of town last week, so I was watching both of their houses. But this new series, what I'm going to be doing is playing through all the old versions of Minecraft, all the way back from when Alpha first released, depending on the day that they released. So technically today is the 29th, but since this video is coming out on the 30th, I'm going to be playing Alpha 1.0.0 as if it was 16 years ago. You know, June 30th, 2010, whenever Alpha first came out. I've had this idea for a year, but I'm only getting around to it now because I'm actually, working on my YouTube channel. These videos will probably come out once a month or every so often whenever I have the chance. I'm going to try and record like 20 to 30 minutes whenever I do play. They'll be short videos. I might even release them once a week, just a little recap of the week, an additional thing to my regular Tuesday uploads, or a replacement if my Tuesday upload is not coming along nice. We're going to be keeping this in normal difficulty. And with that, I guess I'll say let's get started. And this is our world. Oh. So I've got like 20-30 minutes. I guess first thing I'd like to do is break a tree. Now, I am still recovering from a cold that I got last week. So if I sound a little sick, or if I stop to blow my nose, or am breathing heavily, that's why. And my plans for this world, I haven't thought it out too much, but of course I do just want to keep playing this for a while. At least until release 1.0. So about a year and a half, maybe 2 years, while I'm in college. I would like to see if there's a way to get this on multiplayer so I can invite friends to join me and view my world. I was very inspired last year I was rewatching Stampy's Lovely World, that whole series. I've been in the mood for old Minecraft, and I could use this as a chance to just talk about, what's going on in my life. Of course, I do have a new vlog channel with my other friends that I use to talk about my life, but this could be a more therapeutic way for me to do it. I'm gonna punch this sheep. Now, my favorite version of Minecraft that I've ever played was Beta 1.7.3. And in Beta 1.7.3, there's a bunch of mods. I played Better Than Adventure. That was my favorite thing to play. My friends aren't a huge fan of it. They like to play the modern versions, so we have a forever world together on the modern versions, but these old versions have always held a special place in my heart. I enjoy the more simplistic style, building. No sprinting. All the old textures and the sounds. It speaks to me more than modern Minecraft does. The terrain as well is so unbelievably cool and beautiful. Like, look at this landscape. I can already imagine building a beautiful base in this area. Maybe a big pirate ship in the middle of this lake. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. Build a pirate ship in the middle of this lake and build like a harbor town around it. And these beautiful sweeping hills. But the landscapes of Alpha and Beta Minecraft always just inspire me more than the more realistic landscapes of modern Minecraft. And of course, as we update, I may or may not need to prune chunks to get new items and features. I'm going to try not to load too much of the environment far out, but generally, we're just going to be playing on the world as is. Now, I'd like to build my first house, I think right here, on this little coast. Oh, you know what I could do? I could build it right there, and have a little balcony overlooking this small little inlet. Oh, that'd be cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna chop down another tree, and then I'll start crafting. Now, I've been thinking about this, and of course this first episode's gonna replace my upload for the week, because I haven't had a chance to edit. But I think I'd like to make this into a less edited, maybe daily, potentially, every other day or every few days thing. Something to pad out my upload count in between my bigger weekly episodes. I would enjoy playing 20 to 30 minutes a day, cutting it down to maybe 5 to 10 minutes and uploading that every day as a little you know, keep up type thing. First things first, inventory. Oh yeah, I've got my my skin on. I haven't changed my skin. And of course you can't click and drag when you're crafting. I'm going to break these leaves. Doesn't look like they're decaying. Okay, yeah, right here would be a perfect spot to build a house. And there's no shifting in this version, so I gotta be very careful when I'm building around ledges. I do want kind of like a log base. So, yeah. Build out like this. Make it, yeah, 5, 6 wide. Yeah, then we'll have a staircase down that way. Or down that way. Oh! Ow. There we go. Now, I'm not sure how far out above the water that I want this to go. If I recall correctly, water does not break your fall damage if it's only 1 block deep in this version. So I'd like to dig it down a little bit more. Probably here would be fine. Yeah. Can I reach this? Okay, just barely. I'm gonna try and put... yeah, right there. Then I'm gonna dig this deeper so that I don't take as much fall damage. Like so. There we go. I'd really like... one of the things that I miss the most about these old versions is the style of building. It's very different from modern Minecraft. It's much simpler. Requires less, you know, complex details to look good. That's something I enjoy a lot about these old versions. I'd like just a small little house. I think maybe like an entrance room right here and a curve around to a bedroom back here. Right? Do you see the vision? Entrance room right here. So this is like your main hangout area. You can step out onto the balcony, or you can step out onto this little patio that'll walk you down. And then it'll curve around this way into the kitchen, and there'll be a doorway going into the bedroom. That sounds smart. I'm gonna chop another tree down. Gonna make me an axe. And a sword while we're at it, because mobs are dangerous in this version. I don't know if beds are in this version, but I try not to use beds anyways, because I prefer having to stay up the night in Minecraft. It gives it more of a challenge. I don't know what version beds are introduced in. I'm very nervous about dying, because I'm not really good at video games. For the house, I do want some cobblestone to make the base of it. I could start a mine somewhere nearby. Oh my gosh, creeper. Oh, ooh. I want to start a mine somewhere nearby. This looks like a good area. I could build like a cool mine entrance right here. I have 2 different mines that go down to the left and down to the right. Now, I do have to deal with this. Oh! Oh! I did not deal as much damage as I wanted to. That's fine. I'll patch this up later. I don't really have time. A cool mine entrance right here, that'd be so awesome. And then the mine goes down right here. Yes, just like this. Another thing that I wanted to do, as I was playing through these older versions, is look up like what the new stuff is in each version. So what was introduced in Alpha 1.0, and go over that at some point in the video. Or what was introduced in, you know, 1.0.1_01, which is the version that we're technically playing now, because actual 1.0 wasn't available on the launcher, and maybe try my best to find all the new things that were introduced in the updates. We'll leave this crafting table down by the mine. There's some coal up there that I could get, but I bet there's an easier way to find coal around here. Oh, spider's coming. Doesn't climb the wall. That's interesting. We want the entrance to the house to be right... I want the house to be a little bit wider than the balcony. Maybe I need to extend the balcony. Like, yeah, the edge of the house should definitely be right here. Oh. Like so. But the edge this way, I'd prefer if it was like a block or 2 more right here. That gives me more room to work with for a living room. So I'll definitely do that. And then I'll expand this. I'll chop this down and move it. Oh my god, that scared me so bad. Oh, there's my first death. Oh. Ow. There's no way I can live. Oh my god. Oh, this is bad. I knew these older versions were more difficult, but I didn't realize just how much more difficult they were. Die! Ow. Ow. Oh. Freaking creeper on my spawn, that's not fair. Getting spawn camped. Yes, skeleton's down. Ow. Oh my gosh, there's such a weird cooldown on attacks. I don't know how it works. There goes my pickaxe. Oh my lord. Now I'll retry to mine this. I now understand what people meant when they said that this old version of Minecraft was so much more difficult. Because, to be honest with you, I did not expect to get my ass whooped by a single skeleton and 2 spiders and a creeper spawning on top of me. Where's my cobblestone? I lost my cobblestone. Wait, I just realized if I'm gonna have my walls like that and I want them to be like inset, like a modern Minecraft, I gotta make this even wider. Like 2 more wide. Have a big enough. Oh. So investigate this. Feathers, okay. Bunch of wool. It would be kind of fun is building my walls out of wool. Now that I mention it, I might actually want to do that. I'll save my sword for the monsters. I'll just hit these sheep with my fist. I'll make a simple house first. Just real plain and simple. Tear a little bit of this dirt down so I can build my house better. I always forget about how slow mining is in these old versions. I'll work on fixing the land in a minute. I just want to get the shape of my house done. That way we have a big open house. Now we do have to mine more stone because I ran out, but I'm gonna work on making the little hill around that better. Now we are going to... I don't know if the floor inside the house should be stone or wood. I think I'm gonna go for wood. That means I have to chop down more trees. So, well, it's turning night. I think I'd like to end there. Thank you all for watching the first episode of my new Minecraft series. I haven't come up with a name yet, but when I do, you know, to describe what I'm doing. I was thinking just 16 years ago. It's the best name that I have. We made pretty good progress. We barely survived our first night with a couple of deaths. And I hope that I'll see you guys next week.